Hello everyone and welcome to Skulls and Flowers. The question for today is baking an art form? And I'm going to say yes. And not just because today I'm making a cake, but because I really do think it's an art form. There's some people that are very, very creative. I'm not going to make something really big. It's very basic. But I want it to be special because today is Dia de las Madres. For all of you who don't know what that is, it's Mother's Day. Or maybe you do know if you're watching the video. I'm going to try to release this video by Mother's Day. That's what I'm going to have to edit and everything. But for all the mothers out there, Happy Mother's Day. For all the Mexican moms, Feliz Dia de las Madres, which is today. For all of you who don't know, in Mexico, Mother's Day is May 10th, no matter which day it falls in. But in the United States, it's always the second Sunday. So, of course, Mexican moms like to use both dates. So, you have to give them two gifts, two Happy Mother's Days. I usually don't give my mom gifts. I bake her something. Last time, I think I bought her one of those smartwatches from Amazon. But today, I'm going to make her a cake, maybe buy her flowers tomorrow. And as you can see, I already have it done. This is the first layer. It did get flat. I don't know why. I don't think it likes me, but here it is. It tastes really good. I already had some. Because when you take the cake out, you always cut the part that's uneven in the bottom. And then you can eat it because you cut it off. And I actually made these cakes by myself. I made two. One is basic white. One is strawberry. I mixed the flour. I mixed the eggs. I mixed the sugar. I mixed the salt. I mix whatever else it needs because I'm a baker and I didn't need any help at all. Wait, you didn't see anything. I'm just gonna put this down there. And anyway, I made the cake. So right now they're both made. You can see them here, and we're going to decorate them. First thing that I'm gonna do is I'm always inventing stuff, and then I find out I didn't invent anything, it already exists. Something that I want to do is mix Philadelphia original and this cream cheese. Mix it up and make something that's more Philadelphia than sweet to put in the middle of the cake. And then maybe put some strawberries, cut them, and then put them in the middle. I don't know if it's gonna taste good, but let's just try it out. It's not gonna taste bad, so I'm sure I'm gonna be fine. I'm just gonna grab a chunk. Like I said, I'm not a baker, so my measurement is going to be a chunk. Here it is, a chunk, and I'm putting it in one of these basic bowls. Then I'm going to open up the frosting. It's creamy cream cheese frosting. So let's see. It better be creamy. And for this, I'm only going to do like a spoonful. Because my mom doesn't really like sweet stuff. But if I don't add anything sweet, like to decorate the cake, it's just going to be 2 pieces of bread. So I wanted to make something sweet. And I'm mixing in the cream cheese. Sorry I don't have like an expert thing on top to watch this, but you're gonna have to believe that I'm mixing it. It's not mixing well at all, so my theory of doing this is already going really bad. But we're just gonna keep going with it. It looks delicious. Yeah, it looks delicious. I want to mix it so that it has a smooth consistency. That's the word. I just want to add a little. I just added the cream cheese for a little bit of sugar and no, not the. Yeah, this. Yeah, this is cream cheese too. So I'm putting 2 cream. Yeah, but this one doesn't have any sugar. That's why. I wanted to cut the sweet from it. That's why I'm adding the other cream cheese to it. I'm going to taste it to see if it was a good idea or a bad idea. It was a good idea. Yeah, it tastes really good. Oh, it tastes really good. The Philadelphia gives it a nice taste, and it takes away the sweetness from this. So I think my mom's going to like that. And what I'm going to do is I already have the bottom layer ready. I'm going to put it in this layer. I think this is enough. It was like a spoonful of the Philadelphia and a little bit less of the sweet one. And I just need it to spread. I'm hoping it does. Yeah. It is spreading. It looks really nice. I already tasted it. It tastes really nice too. Really good. And this is going to be the glue that sticks the cakes together. Maybe I might add more because it looks like it's going to be a little thin. So I'm going to do maybe another scoop. If you hear noises in the background, those are my cats. Whenever you're in their area, they want to know why are you here, and they want you to leave because cats, they're like that. And it's also like 10:30 at night, so they probably want to go to sleep. Even though cats are night animals, so I don't know. They just want cuddles. That's what they want. But I told them that I have to make the cake tonight because Mother's Day is tomorrow. And I was gonna finish it by Mother's Day today, Mexican Mother's Day. I didn't finish it, so now I definitely have to finish it today. So I just made another small batch of the Philadelphia and the sweet cream cheese thing because the layer was too thin. I wanted to at least cover the whole layer of the cake. And if it's a little thick, I think that's gonna be better. I'm not gonna eat the cake, I swear. I'm gonna make sure that the first person that eats the cake is my mom since it's Mother's Day. And my mom actually loves cake. She's one of those skinny people that eats a lot of food that's bad for you, but she doesn't really gain weight. And then there's me, that if I eat anything, I gain weight. So I'm gonna really try hard not to lick the spoon. But no promises, and you can't be judgy about it either, because you're watching me make a cake, so. I think that's good enough. I'm already doing something wrong because the bottom thing. Look, this is how it looks. It looks nice, but it's already peeling off because maybe I'm using the spoon too hard. Something else that I wanted to put in the middle is strawberries. I have my little cutting board, and I already have some strawberries. They're cut up. Oops, you can't see them. Well, you can see them, but trust me, they're strawberries. I put them in water because I like to wash them and then put them in water because they look so nice in the water. See, here's they are. Whoop, whoop, whoop. They are strawberries, I swear. So now I'm going to cut them. I've been thinking about how to cut them, and I'm thinking cutting them like this way, so that the long way is going to go flat. Instead of, yeah. It makes sense in my head. Yeah, this is the way that I think it's gonna look nicer. So I cut them this way. Where's the angle? There's the angle. And then I'm gonna lay them out around. And probably I'm not gonna put the corner parts because they're gonna be too thick. But they're not gonna go to waste. I'll eat them. And then, of course, the bottom part, I cut it off because you don't want to put none of the hard stuff with the cake. This is going to be difficult because I still don't know the camera angle things. I only have this one, but I'm going to have to take a camera angle from the top so you guys can see it. So I might have to cut, edit, do something with it. Let's see. I'm not too good with the camera angles. I don't know how. It looks really easy when you're watching YouTube videos and you see people going, oh, look at what I'm doing in my hands, and you can still see my face. And then I go, well, maybe it's magic. It's not magic. It's that they have different cameras and different angles. This strawberry feels really soft. Maybe it wasn't too good, but I'm gonna put it anyway. The strawberries that go in the middle, I just wanted to fill the middle. Maybe put them in some sort of nice artistic way instead of just throwing them there artistically. I had 5 strawberries, but I think there's only going to be room for 4. And then I'll try to show you the top angle so you can see how it looks. It looks really nice. Okay. I just needed one more here. And then I'm going to put this one in the center. And then that's it. And there was 1 strawberry left. Everything that I'll eat it later because I don't want to throw it away or anything. I'm putting things to that side, things to this side. Let me show you how it looks. Can you see? Yes or no? Are you answering? Yes. It looks nice. And of course, that's the part that's going to go in the middle, so you don't have to be like really specifically good with it, because that's just the flavor. So when the cake is cut, people are gonna take a little chunk of the strawberries and the cream cheese mixture that I did. Now here's the other cake. It's already been a couple of hours, so it should be ready to be fried. Yeah, see, it came out. Let me put it here. The thing that I like to do is cut this dome that forms on top, because this is the part that I'm gonna put in the bottom, because you want the straight side that went down here, it's gonna go on top, so you can put everything on it. And I have this very nice knife. Look how big it is. And I'm going to try to cut it as evenly as possible. Because one time I cut it wrong and the cake was lopsided. It looked really funny, but it tasted great. At the end of the day, with food, it's not like the other art. If you paint and it looks bad, you're like disappointed in yourself. With cake, even if it's lopsided, they're gonna eat it, so nobody's ever gonna notice it, it's lopsided. It's more forgiving. Maybe I should do only food. But actually, my next project, I was thinking about doing an oil painting. I never worked with oil painting before, so it's going to be a learning process. I'm still looking at videos to make sure I do it right. But see, here's this. I cut it. It's nice, pink. It smells like strawberries. I'm going to put this side down. And yeah. It looks nice. Oh, it got really big. Now it's a big cake. It's heavy. I put it in a plate because I don't know where the cake thing is. I had one. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. It's gonna have to stay in the plate. Now the decoration. So I have pink frosting and I have the cream cheese one. The cream cheese is going to go all over the cake. The pink is going to be the accent color that's going to go on top, around, and maybe I'll do the lettering with this one. And I've never done lettering before, so that's going to be a whole other story. Let's see how it goes. And I just realized I don't have the knife for the frosting, so let me go get it. I'll be right. Okay, so I'm back. This is the knife I needed. I guess it's a butter knife, but I'm pretty sure it's for frosting cakes. I also made these. Look how nice they came out. I can never find the camera angle. They're roses, and my mom likes dark chocolate. I got these moles from Michael, not mole. She likes the dark chocolate, so I gave her dark chocolate, but if I only had dark chocolate, they would have been too dark. So I wanted to make orange and dark and see, just to give it a little color. So now I'm going to add this is the wrong one. I'm going to add the creamy cream cheese frosting. This is just the one you get from the store. When you make a cake, you can just get whatever you want. I know there's some people that know how to make it. everything. You know, like that pregnant lady that she's always making everything from scratch. Like she goes and gets the milk from the cow and stuff. I don't get the milk from the cow. I don't think you're even supposed to eat milk from the cow because it's bad for you. It's gonna upset your stomach. Okay, so now I'm putting the first layer of frosting. I wanted to do one of those cakes that are, I guess, like naked cakes where they just have a little bit of frosting but I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna look nice. I'm gonna try because I always put a first layer and then I add another one to make it a little darker. If it looks nice naked, because I think that's what they call them, the naked cakes, I'll leave it naked because my mom doesn't really like too much frosting on the cakes. If it looks nice like that, I'm gonna leave it. If it doesn't look nice, I'm gonna frost it correctly or the way I want to do it. It's not that it's wrong. It's just that some people don't like the frosting too much. And you know, when you taste it, it is pretty sweet. You do need like a glass of water after you drink it. But for this cake, I think I'm gonna do the naked one. Since it's Mother's Day and she gets to pick, I'm gonna do there's just a small layer of it and then leave it naked. I don't know if you can hear the cats. They're all awake. They're all awake. Our cats are indoor, outdoor cats. But because you know how cats are where they get into everything, we have them in a specific place. They're usually asleep, but when you're in their area baking a cake, they're of course going to be wondering if they can get out and play. That's Kiki. He's the black cat. He's the loudest. He's the one that's going to give his opinion. I don't know if he's cursing me out. Maybe he is. Or maybe he's saying the cake looks delicious. That's what it is. So, looking at the cake now that I'm looking at it, the naked cake idea looks nice. And again, like I said, since it's from my mom and she doesn't really like the sweet stuff, maybe that's all I'm gonna do. And you know what's gonna happen? Because Mexican moms are very tricky. Like my mom always says things like, I don't want anything for Mother's Day. You don't have to give me nothing. And then if you make the mistake of not getting her anything, she's going to look at you and say, why didn't you get me anything? You never give me anything. The good thing is I'm not the only one in the family. There's a whole bunch of us. So I'm going to make her a cake. I'm going to buy her flowers tomorrow. She wants like an orchid from Costco. I'm going to get her that. And that's going to be my contribution to everything. Because she likes flowers and she likes things she can eat. I'm making the cake. So that's going to be for me. Everybody else can save their own lives. It's like that Titanic. Whoever gets on the lifeboat is safe. Here's the cake. I didn't mean to make her sound so vicious. But here's the cake. It's the naked cake. So it's supposed to look like this. If you look at pictures, this is how it looks. I'm going to take a better picture of it later on so you can see it. But it looks nice. So now I'm going to use the pink frosting. That's my elderly dog. Sometimes he hears noises and then he starts barking because he thinks somebody's going to attack him. We can also ignore him. I'm almost finished with the cake and then I'm going to leave them alone. But I have these frosting bags. I'm going to fill it with the pink frosting, do the surrounding area. And then I also got so many of these, like I'm going to be an expert. Like I'm going to be baking cake and selling them or something. But one is for making flowers. The other one is for lettering. And then I need one. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's over here. These are just going to be the basic ones for the frosting that goes around the cake. This one. I just needed to go around the bottom. I don't know what I'm doing. Around the bottom, let's start there, and then we'll see what happens. And these are very easy to work. You just cut the tip off, stick everything inside, and then you put this inside it, and then put the frosting inside. I don't have scissors, so I'm gonna use the knife and hope I don't mess it up. Nope, the knife didn't. Oh, wait, it did work. Then I'm gonna put the tip inside. This is gonna be for the surrounding pink thing around it. And it didn't work. I needed to cut a little bit more. Again, I'm not a chef, so I'm working with what I got, and I'm also experimenting. I don't want to cut my finger off, but let's see. I should have got the scissors. Where are the, let me go get the scissors. I'll be right back. Okay, I got scissors. I think you're only supposed to cut a little bit. That's why I'm worried that I don't want to cut too much. Because this thing is supposed to stick out, but not fall out. Let's see. Yeah, see? There it is. So now I have to put some of the pink frosting in here. And I don't see the spoon. I see the spoon. I was going to lick it, but I won't lick it. Because this is for everybody. Yeah, you have to remember that if you're making food for everybody, you shouldn't look the utensils. Because that's nasty. Don't do it. Let me see. I think I'm going to get like 2 scoopfuls of the pink one. And that should be enough. Or 3. I said 2 and then I put 3. 3. And that should be enough for the surrounding of the cake. Now, I said not to lick the utensils, your fingers. You can do whatever you want with your fingers. I just have to push it. I should have used the spoon to put it down, but I didn't. I just need to push it down and have a little bit of it come out so I can see the a word that says the frequency, but with the letter C. I think I always forget words in English because when you speak 2 languages, sometimes you remember it in one language and then you forget it in the other language. But it's right. I'm just gonna go around. I'm gonna concentrate, so you guys just watch while I do this. If I had one of those, what do they call? They call them Lazy Susans, but I don't like that because it sounds mean. Like, Susan looks like she's working really hard and they're calling her lazy. But if I had Can Do It All Susan, let's change her name, I would have been able to do this really fast, but because it's on a plate. And I'm not farting, it's the bag. I swear it's the bag. It's the bag. And I just realized that it needs more. It only got halfway through. So I need more of the pink frosting to do the full. It's a mess, it's what this is. Baking is like when you're painting and you have like art, like paint all over the place. I should have worn the thing that was on top. And we have a whole bunch in the corner of the kitchen. But I, of course, didn't grab it because I thought it's going to be super easy. It's not going to be messy. The pink frosting tastes really nice. I thought it's not as sweet. So it has a nice taste to it. Dang it. Okay, here we go. Again, I'm not farting, it's the bag. Maybe you can't even hear it. So now whenever I say that, you're thinking that I'm doing it and I'm blaming the bag. But it's the bag. I mean, it's a really low one, but it's the best. Okay. All the animals wanna wander about. Oh, that's never mind. It's really sweet. Keep licking it. Okay. It's because I never know how to look how messy this is. Like, how do you push it down? Because when you push it down, some of it also goes up, and I want it to go down, but it keeps going up. I'm also gonna need a little bit for the lettering, so I can't use all of it on the bottom part. It's the back. It keeps grabbing air. Here it is. There it is. Okay. You're supposed to do like a spin thing. It's only a little bit more and then the pink thing is finished. I mean, this cake, it looks messy. I'm gonna admit it. It looks messy. But you know when you give something to your mom, as long as you made it, she's gonna like it. So that's where I'm hoping this is going. Now I made these tiny flowers. I was gonna put them on the side of the cake. Oops. I was gonna lick it. Don't lick it. This is where but I'm wondering if I should put them on the side or if I should put them on the top. I don't know. Maybe on the top. I'll put them on the top. They look nice on the top. And I put an orange one first. Here are the chocolate ones. Let's see how they came out. These ones I made right now, you just melt the chocolate in the microwave, stir it, and then put it in there. And then I put them in the freezer so they'll be ready faster. I'm hoping to put like an orange and then a brown one, an orange. And these are very, very sweet, these chocolate things. So, and they're like actual chocolate. Like when you taste them, it feels like you're eating a chocolate. I don't know why I thought it was gonna taste like something else, but my hands are sticky from the frosting, but it's looking out great. It's coming out great. Again, remember, if you're giving your mom something, she's gonna like it no matter what. I think for the most part, when you're an artistic person, you're more critical with your own stuff. And then when other people see it, they love it, but you're like, no, I want it to be better. Okay, so there it is. I wanted to also write Happy Mother's Day on the top. Now I don't know if it's gonna fit because these flowers are huge. Okay, let me think. Sometimes you need like a minute to catch your thoughts. I'm gonna need another frosting bag because the one I have is a mess. I'm gonna open one of these. They look very tiny, so maybe it will fit. Let's see. See, look how tiny they are. Where's the end? Right. So I think it will fit. Oh. And this one I'm gonna have to cut a tiny little hole because it's really small. I'm just gonna, I lost the scissors. Oh, here they are. I think you guys need to keep track of the stuff because I keep losing them. Just a little bit from the bottom and then see if it fits. It does fit. And then let's see if I'm able to write on top of the cake. And then I have to stick it in the fridge because it's hot in Phoenix. I'm pretty sure the chocolate flowers are going to melt if I leave them out like this. Okay, here's the spoon, which I have not lit. Still, see, this is how I grabbed it, but it sticks in all the wrong places. I don't know how to push it all the way down. See, it has to go all the way down. It's somewhat written down. I just have to. Yeah. That one worked a little bit better. Like with the other one, it's just a mess. I just made a big mess. I'm already tired because I've been in the kitchen forever. But I think your mom does a lot, so I'm gonna have to take the whatever pain I'm going through doing this cake, because I've been on my feet, and then the cake was taking a long time to bake, and I'm not gonna leave the kitchen until it's completely done. I think this one I did a lot better. It looks cleaner. I didn't mess it up. There's no farting sounds because I didn't leave a lot of air inside it. Maybe I shouldn't say farting. Is that like against YouTube rules? Should I say something else? Let's see. Look how nice that looks. And this time I am going to wrap it like this because I'm a professional. I'm gonna see how it comes out. Oh, it comes out really small. Okay. And then I'm gonna write it in Spanish because it would make no sense to write it in English. I'm nervous. Okay. Okay, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Okay, now it's ready. I want it to look right. I actually have a really nice handwriting. I'm really focused, that's why I'm not talking. But I've never done it in frosting. Okay, I got feliz. Oh, feliz. I'm just gonna write feliz dia mamá and that's it, because it's not gonna fit. I'm gonna tell you guys, she's gonna love it. It looks so nice. Feliz dia. I wish upon a star. I'm going crazy with the cake. It's gonna have to be crooked. Maybe I should have gone sideways. I don't know if Mama's gonna fit there. You know what? I'm gonna put and then in Spanish the A's have an accent. Cause letting you guys know, if you write mama without the accent, it then says to suck. So happy suck day. And you wanted to say happy Mother's Day. I think that looks really nice. Yeah. Could it look better? Sure. And now I have all this frosting. I'm wondering if I could do anything else with it. My idea was that I was going to do vines and flower stuff, but I only got pink and white frosting, so I'm gonna have to work with what I have. I think this is what I have, so it's done. Let me see. Maybe I can do a little bit of pink here. I'm gonna add pink dots around the flowers because I have so much left. I want to have a look if I put it on top. Nope, not putting it on top. Nope, I'm not putting it on top. Never mind. I think you can read it. Yeah, so this is done. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. And I think the cake is finished. Yeah, I'm finished. So I'm gonna have to take a, see, here it is. It's heavy. I don't want to tilt it. I don't want one of those moments where you tilt it and the whole cake falls over. But it came out really nice. I'll take a final like shot of it so you guys can see how it looks. But I think I'm done. I'm done with the cake. It's not as perfect, but I like it. I'm thinking that the flowers, I should have stuck with just the chocolate, but I don't think I have enough. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't have enough. So I'm gonna leave orange and brown, and then that's it. So let me just give you the final shots, and then I'm finished. Here is the cake. I mean, you can read it. FELIZDIAMAMA, because the whole words didn't fit in. And then, like I said, it's the somewhat naked look. And look at all the mess. There's the mess. Another thing you always have to remember when you give your mom a gift is make sure you clean. Because if you give her a cake and then say, I left the mess, what was the point of the gift? But here it is. Look how beautiful it looks. Am I a chef? I'm just making fun of myself. But here it is. Yeah. I'm happy with it, and you know what? I already tasted it. See, these are the pieces you take off the cake. It tastes really good. I swear it tastes really good, okay? So there it is, and here it goes. So in the end, I didn't end up taking a picture of it. I had a lot to clean. It was really late. So I just took a screenshot of this. This is the best thing you're going to get. I actually already showed it to my mom. She did like this. She didn't need any because she wants to save it for tomorrow. But I'm happy with how it came out. I'm happy how it tastes. And I just want to say thank you for watching. And please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Do all those things because this cake took such a long time. But you know what? I had fun. And I'll get better with it. I'll practice more. But next time, I'm definitely going to do a painting. So thank you. Bye.